My name's Slavka, I'm from Alabama, and this channel is about living, traveling, and learning. See you on the road.
Good morning, party people. What is up? There's a party in Seattle East, PA, and I'm heading to DuPont, Washington. That's town south of Tacoma, Washington, just south of Seattle. So we got this load I've been stuck with for the last several days. Some kind of pet food, and it's going to Amazon. Yep. The big ass Amazon warehouse, which we're gonna see together in about an hour or so. Anyways, kind of looking forward to getting out of here. I've been here since Tuesday, and it is Sunday. It's unfortunate what happened, but there's nothing I can do. Scheduling conflict. So, once this load is delivered and uploaded, I have another pickup already booked nearby, and we're gonna go pick up a load of something, and it's probably going to be heavy because it's the Pepsi company, so it's probably some kind of beverage or on the pallets. That's usually very heavy. But we're going to go to Fairfield, California, which is just short of San Francisco. It's kind of like on the edge there, so it's going to be a fun trip. We're going to go over by ship. Okay, Mandy, okay. I got it. I got this. Sorry, Mandy likes to interrupt. So, yeah, we're going to go past Mount Shasta. I mean, that's a really beautiful area there by Redding, California. We're going to go see what we can see. I'll see you on the road, guys. I'll turn. And we're cruising. Luckily, Sunday traffic is not that bad. And, well, you know, since the COVID lockdowns, the whole Seattle traffic hasn't been bad at all, even on the work days. Apparently, people work at home or do whatever they do. They're not traveling. But for us, it doesn't matter. Our speed limit here is 60 miles per hour for trucks, so we just gotta try to stay around that 60, 65. We're heavy, so there's no reason to race anyone. We just kind of cruise on by. Beautiful area. Yesterday it was really sunny, and this is more like it. This is more up northwest, overcast and drizzle. But there are beautiful days here, and you can see the mountain tops and valleys and clouds. It's just amazing. Quite a lot different than Midwest or somewhere, Florida or southern Alabama, where I'm from. Yeah, I love coming up here, and then just general I-5 corridor. I kind of have mixed feelings on I-5, to be honest. On one hand, it's beautiful. There's a lot of like mountains and this and that. But on the other hand, it's slow as hell because the speed limit. West Coast, like state of Washington, truck speed limit is 60, cars is 70. Oregon is the same way pretty much. It's 60, 70. And then you get in California, and by I-5 is 55 for trucks, 70 for cars outside the city. So it's kind of slow, tedious, and you're more likely to get speedy ticket, of course, because, well, hell, who's going to go drive 55? Nobody does. Everybody's going at least 60, but you go, and you will see that. You go 60 in California at 5, people, other big trucks will be passing you left and right. There's no, you know, nobody's waiting for that shit, so it's kind of like that. So, but it seems like this, like the entire 2020, the traffic did taper off. So at least you can put cruise control on and have less people mess with you, you know, shifting lanes, cutting you off, brake checking, whatever. And, especially in the heavy truck, that's kind of hard to relax like that, just to put it on cruising and go with whichever speed, because you're constantly either going uphill or downhill, truck's accelerating or getting really slow, so you kind of got to manage all that. And you have four-wheelers in between you, and then it just creates all kinds of chaos. It's like when there's less traffic, everything just flows smooth. If you want to pass someone, you pass someone. If you just want to roll your own speed, you just do that, and people will pass you, you know. That's how it goes. Another steep hill right before I-5 merger there. 1 mile to I-5 merger. COVID, at least one thing you did right for us truck drivers, removed about half the cars off the road. I don't know if it's good or bad, but I'll take it. Trap up ahead, I see. Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky bear. I see you, bear. One lane over and I want to the end in about 2 miles from the exit. And then the person walking. There he is. There's the bear. He got the blind. Oh well. Bears have to eat too. Such is the law of the jungle. Sneaky bear. Alright, we got 21 miles to go. So, we'll see you when we get to the warehouse somewhere nearby. Alright, getting close from DuPont Road. A little bit twisty turning. Alright. Main thing in Washington, like around Seattle area, you really got to pay attention to truck route signs. One wrong turn in your neighborhood with low trees, power lines, and nowhere to turn around. Oh boy. That pretty much goes for any large city, to be honest, but some areas exceptionally strict like that.
Half a mile, turn left onto Center Drive.
The entrance used to be on this side, but I'm seeing a sign saying Wharf Road. So they may have changed it. I don't want to get up there. We may have a dead end. Let's go to Wharf Road, follow the sign. And GPS is going to yell at us because it thinks we're going the wrong way. Yes, Mandy, I know. You want to go down the Center Drive. But it's not going to happen. Let's go check out Wharf Road. We'll follow the sign. I've had this happen to me once in Charleston, North Carolina. Same warehouse I've been going in for years. And I'm just, I go there, I just follow where I know. I get in the driveway. And it's, oh, shut up, Mandy. And it's a dead end, and now I have to back out like 3/4 of a mile on this winding street. That was a pain in the ass, lost a lot of time. So, okay, Mandy, shut up. Seriously, you're annoying me now. I'm the captain here, okay? You're just a navigator. Mandy, Last warning, or I'll shut you off. Women always talk, man. Always talk, no matter what.
Turn around when possible.
It's okay, Mandy.
Half a mile. Turn right onto Center Drive.
That's it, Mandy. You're gone. For now. Go figure. Yeah, it looks like we're in the right path here. The other trucks are leaving. So, that was a good called turnaround. Yeah, I've been here about a year ago, right in this warehouse, and it was off that street. That's where the truck driver check-in was, but... Huh. Well, at least they put the signs up. Kudos to Amazon. There's so many places that... Alright, we just gotta go... Where do we go now? Oh, go this way. I think that's the Amazon right there. That's the warehouse on the right. Ah. They must have rerouted it around. That gate's closed.
Turn around when possible.
Mandy, I thought I shut you off. Shut your mouth, woman. Ay, ay, ay. Alright, we're going to turn around here. I think we need to
Turn around when possible.
Yes, Mandy. I'm going to go down here. Let's go around the driveway. Oh, Mandy, Mandy. Mandy's all like, ding, 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 you stupid idiot, where are you going? Yeah, there's a nice parking lot to turn around. Busty Yui right here with our big ass 53-foot trailer. Gotta need a lot of space to do it safely, correctly. Well, this much weight, you know, when I tear up the trailer tires to make sharp turns, because the tandems, you just drag them across the asphalt. See? Try to go slow and like make as large diameter circle as possible. That way the wheels are rolling. Alright. The Mandy's still protesting. You hear that? What a dingbat. I know, Mandy. There's a warehouses right there. We just gotta find where they put the goddamn gate at. Hell, if we were Swift, I would just frickin' drive right through the fence, man. Make my own entrance. Screw this bullshit. Yeah, we're looking right at Amazon. It's right here. Well, let's go down a little bit further down. They may have built a new entrance on the other side.
Turn at the first bend onto North Road.
Oh, I see something says Amazon. There's a sign. Oh, okay. Yeah, we should just keep going a little bit further. Amazon, all trucks, perfect. Yep, they changed the entrance. They don't want us truck drivers coming in for the front entrance. Always out my back. Come on. Get on your butter. Shaking up and busting by the time I get to the gate. Gotta fix that shit. Alright. Now we're gonna go for an inspection at the Amazon check-in. Hopefully our appointment is correct. It is for 10 a.m. Sunday. And it's 9:31 right now, so I'm right on time, just like they had scheduled. Alright, where do we go? We go straight. The FI3 warehouse. That's where I gotta be. Oh, look, guys, they're recruiting over there. If you want to work for $3 an hour, or however much, I don't know what they pay, but there you go. Their warehouses are quite cool. Like when you go inside, it's all robotic conveyor belts and like different things happening. A lot of people mostly just throw boxes on conveyor belts and scan them. I don't even know what they do. I'm not allowed to film there, so. All right. Mask on, get the safety vest on. We're successfully checked in. We gotta go to door 1013. Break the seal, back in, disconnect the tractor, and wait for them to unload. Oh, it's right here. It's right next to the truck. Alright, so we're going to go turn around. Yep, it's right here. Bring that green Pub Group and McKinley trailer. Cool. Just going to go turn around. That way I'm backing in from the driver's side. And I'm going to go open doors. And I'm backing in. There's a good spot to turn around. It's nice and wide, so we don't drag the trailer. Oh yeah. Well, there's a yard dog doing inspecting in. Let's wait. You kind of got to be close to the trailers, so there's no point going around him. These yard dog trucks, all they do is just shuttle trailers all day in the parking lot. I bet you these guys are really good at backing up stuff. They do it thousands of times every week. Although the short wheelbase like that, I mean, you can literally spin under it. Alright, we're going to go around him. He's got to go disconnect his lines anyway. So, now I just got to pop outside and get this get the trailer door taken care of. So, while we're waiting at the Amazon to be unloaded, it's probably going to take an hour or two, I'm going to start looking at my next load. So my young friend Ilya, the dispatcher, has sent me a rate confirmation. He booked a load for me yesterday, and it's picking up at Tumwater, Washington, and it's going to Fairfield, California. So the total distance is just under 700 miles, and the load is paying $1,400. It's not bad. The rates generally going down south towards California are lower than going up north, but this is still a little bit over $2 a mile, and it's going in a decent area where I know I can get a outbound load, possibly going east coast, so we'll pick up something big going long distance. But I'll take $2 a mile, so there's going to be roughly 11 hour trip. In California, it's slower speed limits everywhere, 11-12 hours, so we're getting paid $110 an hour. Not bad for a truck driver, don't you think? Anyways, not to brag, so I'm just gonna write this down. I have on my iPad, basically the way I get loads, I can book them directly in the load board, or I can use our dispatch service, which I always do because we have excellent dispatch team, and the guys work hard there, and they really get at finding loads. Like, it would take me 20-30 minutes to browse through all that stuff, sort the brokers, call them, and you know, at that time I'm not driving, I'm not doing anything, so it's nice to have a smart dispatcher that's already doing that while you're driving, sleeping, doing whatever. You just, you know, it calls you up or messages you like, hey, what do you think about this load or that load? This is how much it pays. You know, and most of the time they already know what kind of loads I like and don't like. Obviously, I like the ones that pay the most, but, you know, within reason where it's going. There's really nowhere, in my personal belief, there's nowhere, one area that I won't ever go. I'll go anywhere for the right amount of money. That's my outlook on it, because not every place is the same. Like, for example, going anywhere around New York City, it's just high risk for me personally. This is my tractor, my trailer, so getting in there is a 50-50 chance you're going to be on some road that's, you know, not truck route, and they're going to fine you, or you can potentially get in some kind of incident there, and it all boils down to risk factors. So if the load's going there and it's only paying average rate, which I can get going somewhere much more easier where I don't have to worry about that kind of stuff, I won't take it. But if they're paying 3-4 times the rate, I may consider it. You know, I mean, at some point it's worthwhile taking risks. So everything we do is risk management, really. The job in itself is dangerous. You know, it can be very dangerous, and everything is a risk. So we're trading the risk for money, basically, especially when you own or operator, when you have equipment payments, when you have insurance. Deductibles are $5,000, so any kind of mishap, and it's all out of my pocket, all of it. So my best interest to keep this business rolling is to take calculated risks for the most amount of money. And that's how I look at this business. There's no other way for me to work it out. So I'm going to write all this down, and I use this. So what I do is I just keep the records here, and I tear off the sheet, and later I collect them, and we enter them in an Excel spreadsheet that calculates automatically all my mileages, deadheads, distance traveled. That way I get a nice neat report at the end of the year for tax purposes. But also it's basically my travel log, and I have all electronic devices. I have iPad right here, and I have my iPhone with the same information, so technically I could just use that. But I've had instances where I need to look up a pickup number or something like that, and I'm inside a warehouse and there's no reception. So, and the guys with the phones that didn't write it down, they just have to go outside, and they just lost their place in line, and now they have to go back at the end of a line that could be 10, 15 truck drivers standing there for 30 minutes waiting to check in. So I always write it down. That way, you know, if I need to glance at it while driving, like if I need to memorize, you know, where I'm going, because like last load I picked up 5 days ago. Like I you know, you're not going to remember the address where you're going. So you just open this, and it's nice and written, and later it's actual record of my trip, so I can back up my mileage deductions. Alrighty guys, so I'm going to go ahead and do that, and then we'll talk about our next load. Alright boys and girls, it looks like we're almost done unloading it on Amazon, so I'm going to go ahead and hook up back to the trailer and get going. So we're going to our pickup in Tumwater, Washington, which is about 20 miles away from now. We're going to get loaded, and we're going to head for Fairfield, California. It's near San Francisco. I'll see you on the road. Alright, we're out of Amazon. Just got to lock up the doors. Man, that was a tight turn there. I thought I was gonna not make it. The wheel there. Alright, there she is there at the curb. Damn. Boy, it feels good to be empty again. You can actually accelerate. Oh, they did a heavy ass dog food load. Jesus Christ. That one was 46,900 pounds. Which actually put me overweight with full fuel. So I drove the entire time and topped off the fuel tanks no more than 2/3. Was kind of pain in the ass, but that's just to keep the truck legal weight limit. Well, maximum weight limit for 5 axles is 80,000 pounds. So since we have divisible loads, there's no means to legally carry anything over that. And, every time you go, for those that don't know, every time you go through a speed line, you end up getting on a scale, and if you're over gross weight, you can get put out of service. And it's, you know, not only you're not going to go where you need to go, you end up getting a lot of fines, and now you have to figure out how you're going to offload a pallet or two right then and there. So you have to hire a company that comes out. I mean, it just turns into a nightmare for a driver, and it's expensive, thousands of dollars. Plus, company gets, you know, if you get put out of service, that's a bad safety record, and it's just not good. So that's why we always scale these loads every time it looks like it's might be close. You know, a lot of times there's a load you get, and you can just simulate. You know, I have a gauge here in the cab. I can pretty much tell within like plus minus 2,000–3,000 pounds if I'm over or not. But when it's close like that, you're definitely going on a scale, because you could be overweight on one axle group, or you could be just totally gross overweight, which would have happened with the last load. And the only reason I got through was because I was able to simply manage the fuel, because between my two fuel tanks I have 150 gallons on each side, so it's 300 gallons total on fuel. That's several thousand pounds of fuel right there. And if I'm overweight by like 200–300 pounds, I just gotta make sure my fuel level stays, you know, below whatever I need it to be. So in my case, it was like, as long as it's 2/3 or so, I was good. It was acceptable weight, and I scaled like 79, 80. So that's what I did. We're gonna head towards Olympia, Washington. I'm gonna exit in 14 miles. Pretty soupy day here, typical for Northwest. Yesterday was beautiful though. It was sunshine, dry, clear. Today it's a soupy rain day, drowsy. The kind of day you want to just stay home. But careful around these corners so we don't catch the curb.
Turn right onto Lemon Road Southwest.
If we catch the curb, we gotta look and damage tires, take down street lights. It's not good. These big trucks are not meant for high-speed maneuvering around the street. A lot of times up here in Northwest, you get to warehouse district, you drive through residential areas, you know, you just you gotta watch out.
In half a mile, turn left onto Johnson Boulevard Southwest.
They gotta prune those trees, man. They hang down like that. Scraping trailers. Alright, we should be almost there. I think it's that building up ahead. Alright, let's take a peek what's there. This warehouse on the left.
Destination is on the left.
It says truck driver is parked in the street, check in the office. Well, sounds like a reasonable request. Let's line up a little bit better. That's for these guys. I'm gonna go there. I gotta go left. There's plenty of space there. Oh yeah. We'll just swing wide, line up, and we'll check in and see what's up. Yeah, there's a shipping receiving window. Alright, I'll be back. Well, checked in, they told me doors to see him, but it's in the other building. It's one of those multiple campus type of deal. So, problem is, now, okay, cool, that truck pulled out. I can sneak right in. In fact, I'm gonna go do a sneaky turnaround and just back right across that street. It's like a dead end anyway. Yep. Sounds like it's a winner. Let's do this. Whew. What a shitty winter though. Alright. Boys and girls. Let's do this. I'm gonna go backwards. Way back there. My door 15. That's what I'm aiming at. That looks good. I'm just gonna put our flashers on, make sure nobody's trying to do something stupid. They always do. Oh my gosh. Now looking good. Just easing on in. Oh, there's a curve on the left. I was trying to avoid that curve right there. Just a weird angle. Well, I'm going to line up carefully, slowly. And then pull up. Yeah, see that curve right there from head? That was preventing us from making straight in. We got a lot of wind. Ay. Alright, got the corn here. Across the concrete. Well, we also have to be super straight. Alright, good. Don't want to risk it anymore. Well, there's more. Oh yeah, let's focus on the right side. We're good now. It's one of those docks that got flanges on the side, so if you're 2 inches to the left, 2 inches to the right, there goes your door, popping off the hinges and everything. Yep. You gotta be very precise here. You can imagine the back of the trailer is like 65 some feet back, and it's raining, so I can't see out of the mirrors really well. But it's what we have to deal with sometimes. I'm just putting it super centered. Good. Locked in. There we go. I'm going to bump the dock real slow. Well, done loading. It looks like I have a pallet or two. We're going to go see in a second when I go shut the doors. Good news is we're going to be super light, which means low fuel usage and just generally easy to drive up and down the hills. The bad news is when you're light and we're going to get in the mountains just past Eugene and pretty much all the way to Redding, California, if there's snow and ice, oh man, that's going to be when you're light, the wind and everything affects you a lot more, and then when the road is slippery, you're not getting as much traction when you're heavy, so it's a mixed blessing. Good when it's dry and nice outside, it's bad when it's icy and snow, so you're going to get kind of both good and bad. I'm going to go ahead and pull out, and we're going to go shut the doors. Let's see what we see here. I bet you it's like 2 pallets or 3. Ooh, it is full. Empty bottles. Oh yeah, it looks like one of them Gatorade bottles, mostly air. Okay. Well, we're just gonna throw a couple straps out the back just so they don't lean out, and shut the doors and get going. Wow, this is super light. I don't think this is even like 5,000 pounds in here. Okay. Well, we got the load. Doors are locked. Seals applied. We're gonna get going. It's super light. There's no point scaling this. I can tell you right now, it's way below 10,000 pounds even. Mind you, my full load will be somewhere around 46,000 pounds. So we're just gonna go straight up down I-5 South, and the tonight's destination is gonna be Aurora, Oregon, which is like south of Portland, in about 134 miles. There's a nice lady waiting me. So we'll just take it easy. It's a base speed limit for the most part, and you gotta get there. Yeah, like I mentioned, the load today's Sunday, so the load is not due until Tuesday afternoon. The total distance is 692 miles, and there's absolutely no point to rush on this one today. There's also, I looked at forecast in south of Eugene, Oregon, pretty much going into Medford and towards the Mount Shasta there. There's a snow. I don't think it's anything terrible, but nonetheless, there's a snow. So it would be advantageous for us to get up to somewhere past Portland and just wait till tomorrow. Take it easy getting through all those mountain passes and twisty roads. Like I said, we're light, which is great. Truck accelerates. I don't get slowed down on the grades. Low fuel usage. It's excellent when you're light. It's also terrible when you're light when you get in the wind and you get in the snow and ice, because well, with the wind you just get blown around. You can actually you get side wind strong enough, like 40 miles per hour plus, it can literally lay the truck over. Like, it'll just, and there have been cases, I've seen it, where trucks were parked on the side of the road. They were not moving, and a strong torrential gust came through and just tipped them over. There's absolutely nothing you can do at that point. That's kind of the most helpless situation you can find yourself in. As far as ice and snow, the heavier you are, the better tires dig into through the ice. You know, just kind of get better friction, you get better traction. So it's a mixed bag in the winter, but I'll take light load any day.
Half a mile, turn left onto Columbia Boulevard Southwest.
Back in 101. And then immediately gonna merge to I-5. This is where 101 keeps going towards Olympia and towards the coast on the Washington coast. Back on the freeway. All the people returning from their weekend homes off the coast there. Probably. But we're go in the opposite direction. They're going to go towards Seattle. They're going to go I-5 north for the most part. And we're going to go I-5 south towards Portland. Which is exactly perfect for us.
Right onto I-5 south towards Portland.
Pretty much going to stay this highway all the way up to Sacramento area, where it splits off, like 505, I believe. And then our delivery address is somewhere right down here, just east of San Francisco, just maybe like 12 miles east. So that's it, boys and girls.